2016 marked the 20th anniversary of the TANF program. It was an opportune time for administrators and staff to reflect and take stock, to consider new and innovative ideas about helping low-income families out of poverty. In 2015 through 16, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services Office of Family Assistance invited nominations from state and local TANF programs to participate in an intensive technical assistance initiative called the Systems to Family Stability National Policy Academy. 8 programs were selected, 1 county and 7 states, each interested in testing new strategies. The 18-month academy aimed to help TANF programs increase employment outcomes and improve service delivery for low-income families. Participating sites focused on building 2-generation strategies, developing coaching case management models, and/or enhancing TANF workforce system partnerships. To support these efforts, sites received one-on-one coaching and participated in virtual and in-person learning and exchanges. They were also supported in developing and executing logic models and site-specific strategic action plans. This is one of 3 videos that share lessons learned from the Academy. Each showcases the reflections and takeaways of Academy site leads in their own words. The first discusses elements of TANF system change, highlighting strategies sites used to expand their capacity. The second focuses on sites' experiences implementing innovative practices from coaching and motivational interviewing to 2-generation strategies. The third focuses on lessons from TANF Leadership, how they supported staff and guided sustainable system changes. Leadership support is critical to implementing lasting system and practice changes. A dynamic set of factors from in and outside of an organization can affect whether a new idea is implemented or cast aside. Listen in as Academy leaders share advice and ideas based on their experience supporting change in their TANF programs. You will hear valuable lessons in leadership from TANF program directors about system changes that support innovation and experimentation, from expanding opportunities for new voices to inform the change process, to making course corrections when something isn't working, from having the courage to step out in support of innovation, to ensuring staff feel safe as they innovate at the front line. This video features 4 Academy team leads who share the leadership power moves they use to transform their TANF programs.
Take time to hear people. And I think there's a difference between listening and hearing. We're doing a lot of listening sessions, but really hear for nuances what it is I truly want to get out of the system. So conducting a lot of listening groups and continue conducting them. So I think one of the biggest takeaways I would say is prepare yourself, check with your political officials, make sure the climate is there to innovate, and you would get the necessary political support. But as you're doing it, ensure that you continue looping the participants, the families, the community in by conducting more hearing groups, reporting back, providing information, and sharing outcomes. I think it's extremely important, again, to recognize voices of your families. We're all there to help families to strive. We're not necessarily there to help ourselves to strive. And that still remains to be the hardest turn. Our staff firmly believes they're experts, which they are, but the experts in figuring out how to help people to be experts, not in their lives. So that constant shift, in a system is probably the hardest to overcome. So we need to build alliance and peer support among our own staff.
I think the most important piece is for everyone within the department to make the philosophical change. So if it doesn't come from the executive office, if the message doesn't come from them, it makes it really hard to implement. And so I think that's one of the key components of a successful philosophical change like this, where you're moving from focusing on an individual that you work with to their family, if staff do not feel like they have support in making those changes, it's not safe to change. And so the message comes from above, from the top, and then we have to have buy-in across every role and every location that we serve. Staff have to engage, and they have to buy in what we're saying. We have to believe in what we're saying, and they have to believe that this will make a difference. And when they do, it's all downhill from there, because they will make the program work or the plan work for you.
What's your own culture look like? What's your own office culture look like? What does your staff engagement look like? Because I think you need them there. You need those line level staff, the staff that are working with the clients, to really understand what you're trying to do and how it connects to the work and the mission of their job. If it doesn't resonate with them, you're not going to do it well. So connect the dots for your staff, talk to them, help them along the way, and understand that. But then really think about there are a lot of coaching models. There are a lot of ways to do this. There are a lot of tools to help you do this. Tools by themselves isn't coaching. The tool isn't going to get you there. The tools with the clients, with the staff, working together cooperatively, that's the piece you really have to get to. And some of that's going to require a culture change, and that takes time. So patience. Patience is not just a virtue, it's necessary in this work. Shifting away from what has traditionally been this requirements-based program to a more strength-based coaching model takes a lot of patience and a lot of time and a lot of culture building.
I think another nugget would be that you have to let the process work. If you come up with a really solid plan, if you have included all voices in that process and you develop a plan, stick with the plan. I think that's what makes it work.
So I would just say hang in there. It's okay to get it wrong, and certainly look at all of the really positive things that are in and around you. Lean on those who have been there before. Lean in on those who are going to be able to support you, and ultimately recognize that it's okay to change and shift along the way so that you can have something that's going to be relevant to your workforce.
Don't do it alone. So take risks, take calculated risks. Don't just plunge in an ocean, not sure there is a breather down below. Plunge in knowing you can breathe below, but take that plunge, take risks, but never leave your team behind. It's not your legacy, it's probably legacy of the whole team, and most likely legacy that needs to stay, even if you don't.
We hope this video has offered you some tangible ideas you can explore and use. To view additional Academy videos, please use the links shown on the screen to the OFA PeerTA Network. If you would like to learn more about the Academy or Academy sites, visit the network's Academy Hub at the link shown on the screen. You can also read profiles about each site or Academy practice briefs on the OFA PeerTA Network. The network is a great resource to access products and connect with other TANF programs and partners serving low-income families. Visit the OFA PeerTA Network at peerta.acf.hhs.gov. Thank you.